I recently discovered something about a Wisconsin town that was both interesting and a little shocking. So when most people think about Lake Geneva, they think about the beautiful homes along the lake. But at the same time as some of those first mansions were being built, Lake Geneva was known for something else. It was the home to multiple mental institutions. From 1885 to 1930, there were 5 sanitariums in Lake Geneva. The sanitariums mostly acted like hospitals for those with cognitive disabilities, speech impediments, addiction recovery, postpartum depression, ADHD, or nervous disorders. People were put in them for good and bad reasons.
Ladies who were incorrigible or spoke against their husbands or their families.
These facilities were upscale, no straitjackets or metal cots. Rooms would have looked kind of like this. Weekly rates in the late 1800s and early 1900s started at about $50, which is roughly $2,000 today.
Everybody had their own room. There were some private bathrooms.
It's where the wealthy from all over the country sent their family members. Dr. Oscar King started 4 of the 5 sanitariums. He was a psychiatrist and neurologist. His facilities brought a ton of money to the town. But given what sanitariums represented, some locals didn't like it, especially when there were tragic deaths.
Because they did roam free, so they would roam down the train tracks, so someone would get hit. People would walk down to the lake, and they would jump off piers and drown themselves.
There was also a children's sanitarium with a pretty big scandal.
Some nurses decided to take 2 children hostage for their back pay.
It didn't work out for them. They later went to jail. Eventually, all 5 of the sanitariums closed by 1930. 3 buildings were demolished, but 2 still stand. The Baker House, which is now a restaurant, and the Children's Sanitarium, which is a private Airbnb.